Hi believers, this is Amit from Waya team, and I'm here to provide a weekly bite and the road ahead in the markets. The week ended with a modest gain of 0.15% for Nifty, reflecting overall stability and confidence in the market. Nifty Bank Index, which is a gauge of the banking sector performance, posted biggest weekly gain of year 2024 and ended the week up by over 3%. Mid-cap and small-cap indices ended the week with the gains of 0.4% and 1% respectively. The Indian market initially continued its upward trend as concerns over election outcomes eased and global sentiment improved. With a coalition government in place, there's optimism that the upcoming budget will strike a balance between growth initiatives and populist measures. FIIs has recently turned buyers in the cash segment and have formed long position in the index future segment too. Their long short ratio indicates more long position in the system now, which is significant as they were short heavy at the start of the month. This is very good news for Indian market as both domestic as well as international investors are bullish on Indian markets. Sector rotation will be happening from time to time and we need to ride on sectors which are in focus to make good returns in short durations. From a technical standpoint, the small bodied candle formation on daily time frame suggests that the bulls may be reaching their limit and could be waiting for an external trigger to continue the momentum. The immediate support for Nifty is placed around 23,300. On the higher side, the index shall gradually rally towards 24,000 levels. Any dips towards the support should be seen as a buying opportunity. Let's discuss two interesting sectors that we have been observing traction in the past week. First one is private sector banking stocks. A lot of interest is seen in private sector banks, which could remain intact as the Nifty Private Bank Index has given a breakout from a consolidation phase. Global brokerages like CLSA and Macquarie has came out with reports on the private sector bank mentioning that the stocks had been subdued for quite some time, so they are catching up now. Banking preference is more for private sector banks over public sector banks since private lenders offer superior valuation comfort compared to PSUs. A pickup in the credit demand and a rate cut by the RBI over the next few months should also keep the momentum alive in the banking stocks. One should keep HDFC Bank and Kotak Bank in radar. The second sector which is in focus is fertilizer sector. Fertilizer stocks witnessed a sharp uptick in prices this week, driven by market optimism over MSP. MSP stands for Minimum Support Price. This week, Union Cabinet announced the increase in minimum support price for 14 crops, including paddy, ragi, bajra, jowar, maize, and cotton. The MSP hike is projected to have financial implication of 2 lakh crore rupees for the government and is expected to result in an estimated gain of 35,000 crore rupees for farmers compared to the previous season. It is aimed at significantly boosting farmers' incomes and improving the economic condition. Investors anticipate that the rise in MSP will enhance farmers' purchasing power, thereby stimulating the investment in agriculture inputs like fertilizers. Keep an eye on stocks like Chambal Fertilizers and Rallis India. Coming to the news from Indian economy, the HSBC Manufacturing Index, a key indicator of business activity, has risen from 60.5 last month to 60.9 in June. This indicates a strong expansion in both the manufacturing and the services sector. Fitch Ratings raised India's growth forecast on Tuesday, citing recovery in consumer spending and increased investment. It has increased India's growth forecast from 7% projected in March to 7.2% now. Globally, US market ended in green due to reports showing strong industrial production, while European markets also closed in green due to improved outlook on monetary policy easing. Concluding our analysis, sectors like power, capital good, travel and tourism, and real estate continue to look good. Data indicators suggest that the economy is in very good shape. Sector rotation to be observed going ahead as the market is in narrow congestion. Not all stocks will run, hence, traders are advised to take right entry at the lower levels and keep profit booking at the higher levels. That's all for today. Wishing you a happy trading week ahead.